Do you think it's possible that global warming is what led to the coronavirus?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with it, sure. Yeah.
Global warming.
It makes perfect sense.
I'm Ami Horowitz, and while there's a debate happening about whether or not the coronavirus originated in a wet market or a lab, we can at least all agree that it was China who was the ultimate source of the virus, right? Do you think it's racist to lay blame on China for the release of this coronavirus?
Yes.
Why do you think Republicans are focused on blaming China for the coronavirus?
So they can forget that Trump killed 500,000 people.
Do you think it's racist to blame China?
Yes, because you're othering a different country.
I think blaming China in general is racist.
Is it racist to just say Chinese are responsible for this?
Sure.
Do you think that racism is involved in it when
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
It is definitely racist to associate a germ with a country.
Yeah, racism.
Okay.
Racism. Like, support their racist agenda.
That it's xenophobic or it's even racist.
Racism. I think that's pretty simple.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I think it's anti-Chinese bias that comes from economic reasons, but also purely anti-Asian hatred.
I mean, let's be honest, white supremacy has been doing that for years.
Do you think we should punish China in any way for this?
It's good to blame somebody. It's throughout history, always blame somebody else.
Republicans have shown clearly that they are the racist group of Americans.
And when they blame China for this, that exemplifies that racism.
Yeah, obviously.
Blaming someone is wrong, like, in general, no matter what
Shouldn't
it is.
shouldn't blame people for
We shouldn't
stuff.
blame people for anything.
Right.
Exactly. Like, it's a thing that happened. It sucks for everyone. Like, why?
Shit happens, as
Exactly.
they say.
Shit happens. You can blame Trump for everything. You know what I mean? You can't really blame anyone else, though.
And obviously they blame everybody except themselves for everything, so I mean, what else? But that's pretty simple. Simple question, simple answer.
Is it unfair to blame China for the release of this virus?
We're all to blame. If we really want to blame, we're all to blame.
We're all responsible globally, everybody.
When it came to the release of the virus, that America has as much to blame as China?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that ultimately the United States has an equal amount of responsibility and fault for the release of the coronavirus?
I guess so.
In terms of the release of the virus and the leak of the virus, do you think that America and Trump is as much to blame as China?
Yes.
And even now with vaccine rollout, that a lot of countries that a lot of people call third world countries, for example, aren't receiving the same dosage of vaccinations are because of US economic policies that are to keep all the vaccinations here.
Do you think it's possible that global warming is what led to the coronavirus?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that had something to do with it, sure. Yeah.
Global warming.
It makes perfect sense, yeah.
The ice caps are melting every day. Bacteria is being released that we've never been exposed to for millions of years. This was bound to happen.
that's possibly where the coronavirus came from?
I think the coronavirus could have came from many different places.
I think it's possible. I think the people have been warning us about that as a side effect of global warming.
It could be. It absolutely could be.
Rise of deadly disease is a term that's certainly been used when it comes to global warming.
So Mother Nature was just like, all right, you're not listening, you're not realizing what's going on here, I'm gonna start killing y'all.